All right, welcome back to B Sports Report here. This is going to be my SEC portion of my video, and it's going to have my top four of college football, my projection for the top four college playoff later on tonight, or in the next couple minutes. But so we're going to get started here. First game of the week is Arkansas at LSU. TJ LSU dad. I love that guy, by the way. I've recently found him, and I love him. He's been complaining for like 2 weeks now that Arkansas's caused him not to play at 11 o'clock Central Time. So he's not very happy about playing at 11 o'clock. But TJ, if you see my videos, I doubt you do, but I really appreciate your videos, dude. But anyway, I would really like to talk to Pelican, by the way. But so LSU, Arkansas don't stand a chance against LSU. LSU's even favored in this game. I want to say it's kind of big too. Yeah, LSU's 17-point favorites. They cover. LSU's doing a lot of good things since Troy. Once again, I've been trolling y'all. So, don't take me wrong. Coach O's, I'm going to do a Coach O prediction. And, them dang on Razorbacks don't stand a chance this week. We're going to sleep left. We're going to sleep right. We're going to run the Wildcat again this week. We're going to prepare and be ready for this challenge at 11 o'clock. And my fans, just tune in, and we're going to be ready to play this week. And we're going to get this win, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 35-17. So I want a cookie. But anyways, 35-17, LSU wins that game. The next one's going to be Louisiana at Ole Miss. 19.5. Ole Miss is 19.5 point favorite. They cover. This, I can't even pronounce his name. Ta'amu or whatever his name is, junior college quarterback. Seen him for the first time last week in person, and the first time I've actually watched extended amount of his play. He's a really good quarterback. And too bad, was losing effort for my Cats. But I like him. He does a lot of good things. Ole Miss is going to cover. They got a lot of good receivers. I mean, great receivers. And I actually heard something about Kentucky. SEC lost over $1 million because Ole Miss beat Kentucky last week. Because the reason behind this is because Ole Miss is actually on probation, so they can't go to a bowl game this year. And Kentucky losing just actually cost SEC, from just probably cost them a pretty big bowl. I mean, we were in consideration for the Citrus Bowl. We were in consideration for the Outback Bowl, the Belk Bowl. I think some of these are still possible, but I also still think that we need to win out. And it's not going to, I don't see it happening. But, so, Ole Miss covers this game. They're going to cover the 19.5 points. I don't see them pulling a Mississippi State or anybody else, or even an Arkansas game from last week. And let nobody keep up with them. Florida at USC Junior. USC Junior is favored in this game by 7 points. I've been really impressed with Bentley. I know none of y'all pretty much know who Freddie Maggard is, but he's an ex-UK quarterback from the 90s, early 90s. He does a football podcast here in Kentucky, and he actually said back in week 3, Jake Bentley is going to get better as the season goes on. That's exactly what he's done. He just keeps getting better every week. I really like Jake Bentley as a quarterback. I also give them hell. Cause y'all ain't beat us in 4 years now. Something we finally get. Kentucky fans actually got something to fucking brag about. But anyway, excuse my language. But So, USC Junior is going to win this game. Florida's in shambles. This game ain't gonna be close. It's probably be a blowout, just like Missouri did them. Uh, but I'm gonna say 56-7. South Carolina wins this game, 56-7. Uh, Moving on, Georgia at Auburn. Uh, this is a good time for some sound effects. Uh, and this is a warning. Warning. This is Georgia's second test of the year. Even though last week it actually looked like USC was a test for them at times. But this is actually going to be Georgia's second test of the year. And I'm on the fence with this prediction. And but it's at Auburn, and Georgia's only a 2.5-point favorite. It all depends on what Auburn team shows up. But I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to say it. I think Auburn's going to win this one in a close one. 31-28. Auburn wins this game 31-28. I like Jake Fromm. He's really stepped up a lot. Georgia coming off a loss is just really just going to put it's going to make the Kentucky game even worse to watch. Because Georgia is going to pound us. But, I think I'm going to go with Auburn, 31-28 over Georgia. Nick Chubb, Sony Michel, great dual court and running back. Not even counting Holyfield and Swift. Georgia's set for years. Defense is top 5 in the nation. Auburn wins that game 31-28. Brings me to my next one. The second SEC showdown of the week. Top two. These last two picks, Georgia, Auburn, and Alabama, Mississippi State, are both the top two SEC games of the week by far. And I'm just going to say it right now. Mississippi State is actually underdog by 14 points at home. Well, throw that spread out the door. Throw the spread right out the window. Alabama loses too. I know I said Alabama loses last week. They were at home last week. They were at LSU. They would have lost. But they ain't going into Stark Vegas there and coming out with a win. Loss number 1 for the year. And I'm just going to say it right now. Georgia's got y'all's number. If y'all make it to the SEC championship, y'all ain't beating Georgia. But Alabama's average. They're not even what they've been in the past 10 years. This is the worst Alabama team in 10 years. So, yes, Alabama loses this game to Mississippi State. Alabama can't really score a whole lot of points on defenses. But they got a good defense, too. Going by giving up 24 points, only scoring 24 points on LSU, I'm just going to say this. Mississippi State wins this game 31-21. Mississippi State wins this game 31-21. And that would bring me to New Mexico at Texas A&M. So, there ain't nothing to talk about here. Texas A&M's 19-point favorite. They're going to cover that. They'll cover that spread. Kevin Sutherland apparently still on the hot seat. I figured by now he's done enough to kind of save his job, but apparently not. So we're gonna. What can I say? Apparently, Jimbo Fisher is going to be is rumored to be as a favorite for the head coaching job next year. Bring to Tennessee, Mizzou. Mizzou's 10.5-point favorite. And this is at Mizzou. Tennessee, finally showed some flashes last week against Southern Miss. They even dominated Southern Miss better than Kentucky did. And only bad thing is, I think this game's going to be way worse than 10 points. Mizzou puts up points and they put them up fast. This game's probably going to be like 56-28 Mizzou. I'm sorry. But Mizzou wins this game 56-28. Just what I feel. They give up a lot of points too, but I don't know. I'm going 56-28 Mizzou. So that's going to bring me on to my next part. 7 o'clock tonight, which is probably like 30 minutes from when I'm taping this. I got off late today, so that's why everything's kind of pushed back. My projected top 4 for the college playoffs, and it's gonna stay the same from last week. You're gonna have Georgia at number 1, and Alabama at number 2. Notre Dame at number 3. And Clemson at number 4. I didn't have Clemson in the top 4 last week. I want to say I had Ohio State, who got pounded by Iowa. But thanks for tuning in. Any of y'all who are basketball fans, probably tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm going to do one video, but I'm going to do 2 teams. I think I'm just going to do the Utah Valley and the Vermont preview. And then Sunday after the game, I'm going to I'll recap both those games and do a preview of the Kansas game Tuesday night. If I don't do the preview of Kansas night Tuesday night, I'll probably preview it Monday, and we'll go from there. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate y'all watching. As y'all can tell, I've kind of toned it back a little more, a little bit down to just Kentucky. I'm thinking about actually just covering just Kentucky, Louisville, and the SEC, and knocking out all those other top 25s and all that for now. But I really appreciate y'all tuning in. Thanks. Peace.